I thought I was hot stuff. I came home. I was early on in my career or something, and I knew I was a movie star. And I came to my mother, owned a beauty shop, and I said, "Ma, did you ever think it was gonna be like this, and that I was gonna make?" She said, "What did you say?" I knew I was in trouble. She said, "What did you say?" Let me tell you something. So she started calling me superstar. She said, "Oh, you're a superstar, huh?" I tell you what, superstar. Go in the back, superstar. Get that bucket and that squeegee and some soap and water and hit those windows, superstar. And when you finish, superstar, grab the mop and mop the floor down. Wipe it all the way down, superstar. Have you finished wiping it down? Are you in the back, superstar? Yeah, the Coke bottles, they have roaches in them, don't they? Right. Turn them over. Get the roaches. I mean, this is a true story. Get the roaches out. Can't clean all the bottles. I got the message.
What if you woke up tomorrow and everything was gone? Your money, your job, your title, your followers, the house, the watch, the respect people only gave you because of what you owned. Now answer this. Who would you be? Not what you had. Not what you drove. Not what people called you. Who are you? Because if losing your possessions means losing yourself, then maybe those things owned you more than you owned them. There's a reason this story from Denzel Washington resonates with so many people. He came home feeling like he'd made it. Hollywood knew his name. Doors were opening. Life was changing. But his mother wasn't impressed by the fame. She treated him like the same son she'd always known, not to embarrass him, but to protect him. By the way, welcome back to the Centered Man channel, where we don't just react to the culture, we learn from it. Denzel's mom understood something many men learn too late. Success should change your opportunities. It should never change your identity. Some men spend decades building an image while neglecting the man behind it. We live in a culture that teaches us to introduce ourselves by what we do. I'm a CEO. I'm an athlete. I'm a husband. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm successful. Or in Denzel's case, I'm a superstar. Those things describe your life. They don't define your worth because life has a way of changing. Businesses fail, relationships end, careers disappear, health changes. Money comes and money goes. If every one of those things disappeared tomorrow, would you still recognize yourself? Or would you feel like your entire identity disappeared with them? The strongest men don't forget where they came from. Not because they're stuck in the past, but because they understand their roots. Your hometown. Your struggles. Your failures. The people who corrected you. The people who believed in you before anyone else did. Those experiences built the man standing here today. Success isn't permission to erase your story. It's proof that your story mattered. A centered man never becomes too important to remember the road that brought him here. My dad always said, humility isn't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less. Catch that. It's remembering that your value existed long before the applause ever started. Here's a question every man should ask himself. What do I possess that no one can take away? Can they take your discipline? No. Can they take your integrity? No. Can they take your wisdom? No. Can they take your character? Only if you give it away. That's where real confidence comes from, not your paycheck, not your possessions, not your popularity. Real confidence comes from becoming the kind of man who can lose everything and still know exactly who he is. Denzel's mother gave him something more valuable than praise. She gave him perspective. She reminded him that fame could come and go, but character had to stay. That's a lesson every man needs. Because life has a way of stripping away the things we thought we'd always have. Jobs disappear. Money disappears. Relationships change. Even our health can change overnight, but when your identity is built on discipline, integrity, humility, faith, and purpose, life may shake you, but it will never break you. So tonight, when your head touches that pillow, ask yourself one question. If I lost everything tomorrow, who would I still be? Because the answer to that question is the man you're really becoming. The world will always recognize what you've built. A centered man never forgets who built it. Repeat after me. I am a centered man. I do not chase, I choose. If you made it this far, you're either a centered man or a centered man lover. Either way, we're locked in now. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.